Okay, we are here. We are live with some more Pokemon Scarlet post-game. Last time we spent a bunch of time working on our teammates, figuring out move pools for them and the likes. And then we spent some time going around Kitakami to try to fill in some of the, or get some of the dex entries that we still needed. There were about 10, I want to say, and we've gotten through a few more of them. Currently, we have Apom, Evipom, and Morpeko, which I believe are exclusives to Violet. And then we have Golem and Dusknoir that we're trying to see if we can find in Terra Raids, because they're trait evolutions. And then we have to evolve for Gliscor, Weezing, and Mienshao. So nothing too bad. I think we'll be perfectly fine. Let's take a quick peek at what is going on with the outbreaks. If there's anything, like, crazy interesting. Gibble's kind of interesting. I do have a Gabite and a Garchomp, I believe, in Legends Arceus as shinies, but I still have not found a Gibble. But Barboach is also a pretty fun one. I got the shiny charm like 2 days ago, and I'm already like, ooh, what can I get? Okay. Nothing that's probably crazy worth it. I think we're going to start off by going through teammates. So, yeah, we'll probably do this for a bit. Just tweak teammate move pools, because we've been trying to update them. I've been using a spreadsheet to help with that. We are making decent progress on it all. So that's at least good. Screamtail and Wo-Chien. Okay. Yeah, we'll do this for a bit, and then from there, yeah, we'll probably do some Kitakami stuff. And I also have I have a zillion freaking Pokemon to nickname. So we might see about that as well. But we're starting off with Ting-Lu. So Ting-Lu currently has, yeah, Earthquake, Throat Trap, Rock Slide, Body Press. Rock Slide and Body Press. Some of these are running into... Okay. But your defense is really solid, I feel like. Maybe not really solid, but pretty damn good. I mean, we put a lot of EVs into Spadef. Because, yeah, Body Press, if we keep Rock Slide, only has normal and dark super effective moves of note. We could also, well, Rock Slide at the moment only is Flying and Bug. Bug is a threat because of the dark typing. Anything else in here? Okay, let's take a look at the TMs. I mean, the move pool doesn't change much. It's not that big of a deal, admittedly. But there might be something. Okay, so Psychic would be fighting normal. Not fighting normal. Fighting poison. Correct? That should be it? Yes, poison fighting, which... We already have poison covered with Earthquake, so that's not worth it. Heavy Slam. Would that... I don't think that does enough either. Ice Fairy Rock. Now that would just be... Ice and Fairy, realistically. And that would be if we switched out Rock Slide and Body Press. Yeah, what did we have? We had Throat Chop. I think that we'll keep that over Lash Out. Yeah, it's not really looking like there's much better options, to be honest. Not that this is a bad move pool, I was just seeing if there's something a little bit better, but does not appear so. Okay. So, I'm happy with this as our move pool. Let me do that. Okay, let me take a look. Yeah, I guess I'm going to take a look at some of these guys' level up moves. So Cyclizar is in a weird spot where it just, because it's 2 stabs, don't have much super effective. It's literally just Dragon. We are in a weird spot. I'm pretty much down for whatever on this thing, I think. Yeah, okay, something there. I feel like because right now, currently, we have U-Turn, which is super effective against Dark, Grass, and Psychic. Then we have Acrobatics, which is super effective against Grass, Fighting, Bug, which we have double Grass in there. So we only have 5 sticks with Dragon, super effective, like, options. Which isn't a lot. Although we also need something that, actually means something. Actually, we don't really have a lot to deal with coverage, so Steel might not be a bad pick. Ice Fairy, Rock, we don't have any of those. Yeah, Ice and Fairy coverage is good. Okay, I'll make a note of that mentally. Crunch is just Psychic and Ghost, so Psychic would be the only thing. Oh yeah, Ice Spinner. Ice Spinner could be decent. Because that is what? Flying Grass, Ground, Dragon. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to start mentally. Okay, so let's say we do, theoretically, so far, Ice Spinner and Iron Head. Okay, I'm gonna see what types we got from that. Ice Spinner and Iron Head. That is currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 types, I think, as opposed to 5. So slightly better, plus we lose the Psychic counter, but we gain an Ice and a Fairy counter. Wild Charge would only be Water Flying. Temper Flare. Would Fire do us any good? Ice, Grass, Steel, Bug. We'd lose the Fairy. I don't think Bug is that big of a threat. I think I'm almost thinking in terms of this, just like what coverage would keep it safe. I'm honestly leaning Crunch just to go for the Psychic. I mean, we wouldn't have very much super effective coverage. We'd lose, I guess, just 1 overall, and we'd lose Flying Grass, Ground, none of which are immediately threatening, and we gain Psychic coverage, which is a weakness. Granted, the issue with Dark is that Ghost is useless. I mean, would Bug would be Dark Grass, Psychic. Although we'd be stuck with U-turn still. But that would kind of achieve what I needed to achieve. And I think that would cover a little bit better than, because Ghost is just not a threat, really. Instead of Ice Spinner, let's say we do U-turn again. That would then cover, yeah, Dark Grass, Psychic. So we would have coverage for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 moves before, so it'd be slightly better than what we have now. I think Iron Head is not a bad pick, actually. And there's just not really much else that I think would significantly benefit us. Yeah. We'll keep U-turn and we'll do Iron Head. How many Iron Head? We got 5. Okay, I'll just manually do that. Yeah, so this is what I've been doing the past couple days. I mean, I enjoy it. It's probably not the most exciting thing to watch, but I'm having fun, so go away, shoot, no. Or stay, no, please stay. Actually, I need viewers. I'm desperate out here. Okay, Iron Head it is. Because that covers 2 of our weaknesses. Okay. Next up is going to be Klawf. Is there anything of note that Klawf can relearn? I don't believe so, outside of something like Rock Blast. Okay, so Klawf I think is in a decent spot, although I don't think we want Shadow Claw on this. So Rock Slide... Yeah, we have quite a lot of coverage on him already, actually. I just think that Shadow Claw is not necessary because we already have a Psychic thing. So, we currently have super defense, Flying, Ice, Fire, and Bug for our stab. And then High Horsepower duplicates Fire, but it gets Electric, Poison, Steel, Rock. X's are then is Dark, Grass, and Psychic. And then Shadow Balls go Psychic. But I think if we could just get something over Shadow Claw, we'll be in a pretty good spot because that would just give more coverage, generally speaking. Fighting? Would fighting do better? Dark, Ice, Normal, Steel, Rock. So it'd be And that'd just be normal. What move do I even have? What's the thing I have on you? Okay, hang on. Okay, we have high horsepower, cool, because it doesn't learn like Earthquake. Okay, a dark move would be the exact same thing. What the fuck? You can learn Temper Flare? Also learn Skitter Smith. Would this help us? Ice, Grass, Steel, Bug. No, oh, we already have Ice, we already have Grass, we already have Steel, we already have Bug. Nope, doesn't get us anywhere. I mean, Trailblaze, not strong. Water, Ground, and Rock. We already have Rock. We'll do Water and Ground versus just Ghost. But, well, Rock Slide isn't that strong of a stab. Let's see. Yeah, it's only 75. So, I mean, it would be very close in power. Although Rock Slide is still pretty likely to be better. Because the other option is just to do Throat Chop, which is like 10 base power more than Shadow Claw, which is still an improvement. But it's only doing Ghost. Fire's not getting us anywhere. I mean, we could consider Trailblaze for water types. It's just not that strong. Although the speed boost theoretically could be nice. Because it's like, how scared of we are? How are we of ghost types? I mean, the only other thing I think of would be to remove X Scissor for fire move, which would be Ice, Grass, Steel, Bug. We already have Ice, Steel, and Bug, so it would just be grass coverage. So it's just, it doesn't get us anywhere. Yeah, and Brick Break I think really only is relevant for the... I guess if we replace Brick Break and X Scissor, we would gain... No, I don't think that really is worth it either, to be honest. Yeah, I think it's Trailblazer. I guess Trailblaze is super effective against two things. We could try it. It's not great, admittedly. But we'll try it. It's just so low power. But maybe it could amount to something at some point. To be fair, yeah, Shadow Claw was barely gonna get used anyway. So if Trailblaze doesn't get used much, I don't think it's a big deal. Okay, Goldango, let's see. Goldango's in a pretty decent spot. The only dupe it has is for Power Gem, which is Ice type, but that still is Flying, Fire, and Bug is super effective. I do like Make It Rain, honestly. Though that always can become Flash Cannon. And Shadow Ball is a stay. And then we have super effective against Fire with Power Gem. Psyshock is actually not very useful, now that I see it. It's just Poison Fighting, and we're immune to both. Let's see what we have. Okay, so Dazzling Gleam is Dark Fighting Dragon, which we don't have Dark, which is super effective against us. We don't have Dragon. I think that's better than Psyshock. I'm gonna fill it in for the moment. So Dazzling Gleam, as that would just cover a super effective thing without really doing any harm. Yeah, Psychic just isn't gonna do enough, and we cover one of the two things with Dazzling Gleam anyway. Oh yeah, Thunderbolt would be water and flying, which neither is that threatening. I think Dazzling Gleam and Power Gem both do more. Because, yeah, we would have to replace Power Gem, basically, which we'd lose Fire and Bug for water, which, I mean, kind of evens out. But, well, Fire's a threat of ours. Yeah, let's do that. I think that's all we need to do. I mean, a lot of these guys' move pools are generally pretty good. Oh yeah, we need more Fido shit. I keep forgetting about that, and then I always feel incredibly guilty about it. Okay, no more Side Shock, and then you get finalized. Okay, we got one more in this bunch here. And that, or two more, sorry. Screamtail and Wo-Chien. See, we might be on pace to actually play the game later today. Okay, so you're full-blown special. Boom Burst is actually pretty strong. That may be worth considering, honestly. Although, well, Stab Psychic is what? 90 plus 45? That's 130. Is Boom Burst stronger by 0.5 than the Stab is? Oh. Okay, what do we have dupes on here? We got Poison Fighting. We do have a Fighting. Fighting's our only dupe right now. And that's between Psychic and Dazzling Gleam. So it's a matter of, do we want something other than Thunderbolt or Flamethrower for better coverage? And I guess a slightly stronger Boom Burst probably isn't worth it, to be honest. But yeah, we're rocking a full special set here. Which is relevant. So Ice Beam, what would be Flying Grass Ground Dragon. So if we'd have to replace Thunderbolt to make it worth it, and then we'd get Grass and Ground, but then we'd have to replace Flamethrower, which would be losing 3. I don't think that's the right call. We might be sticking just with this move pool, honestly. Misty Explosion, though. Yeah, it actually has a better physical move pool, it looks like, than special. But, I mean, it has enough to do well in terms of the special. It's just not as good. I mean, I could do Grass Knot, but that's just so inconsistent. And since I have other options, I'd rather go with that. Yeah, really the only thing I'd consider would be Ice Beam, I think. And I think in order to make it work, we just end up with less. Again, not like a crazy coverage, but just overall strong moves. Yeah, so like Boom Burst is tempting, but there's only a few probably niche scenarios where I'd click it. I mean, I definitely don't utilize certain, you know, like Wish I Saw. I don't utilize stuff like that really, but it's single player. I don't really need it. Fun of Nuzlocke. Okay, we got Wo-Chien. I'm just doing a quick check. Do you have anything of interest? So you're full-blown special attacker. And Leech Seed is mildly interesting. Okay. So currently, do we have how much? Okay. So we have Giga Drain, Dark Pulse, Pollen Puff, Mud Shot. So looking at general, we only have 2 Psychics. That's the only. Oh, and we have 2 Rocks, being Mud Shot and Giga Drain. And then we have 2 Psychics, being Dark Pulse and Pollen Puff. With Pollen Puff is also against Dark and Grass, which doesn't really accomplish much because we resist both those types. Although we don't have much to answer in the Grass outside of, well, Dark Pulse, but that being said, I don't know if there's even going to be anything better here. Easy. Yeah, this would basically have to be a Parablast scenario, I'm pretty sure. And this is decent enough of a move pool that I'm not offended. And if I want to go full attacking with it, yeah, I think this is fine. It has some decent physical moves too, shockingly. Okay. Next set of 6, we got Monkey Dory. Rhydon, Veluza, Darkspoon, Scalydirge, and Pheasantipity. Oh, and then a Tatsugiri, and then it looks like we're actually getting to the Mons that we got from Violet. That's good. Okay. Yo, maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll end on Tatsugiri today, we'll see. Okay, Monkey Dory I do remember having a little bit more of a limited move pool. Currently we don't have any dupes. Although our stabs only cover four super effective typings, and then we have Shadow Ball and Grass Knot. So, like, not the most impressive bit here, unfortunately. I mean, Fake Out's nice, but my attack is not good. At that point, I'm probably just better off attacking things. Let's see. Anything else I could really give you? What do we have any? Sludge Wave. Oh yeah, Sludge Wave I think is 5 stronger and 100 axe still, so. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything here that replaces anything. So it's not like the world's greatest coverage, but sometimes you just kind of have to go with what you got without using some sort of physical move or something. Or a setup move. Which in this case I think I'm fine with. Just letting it be. Okay. Veluza. That was not Veluza, that was Monkey Dory, you bozo. I read the wrong Pokemon and I was supposed to do a Union Circle to help me for. Unfortunately, I don't have the online service, so I am unable to. Sorry. Koraidon. Let's see, move pool wise on you. I think you're in a pretty good spot. Well, let's see. So Collision Course has a lot of coverage. So I have Flare Blitz, which really is only super effective in Grass and Bug. And then Crunch is only Ghost and Psychic. There might actually be something I can change here. Flare Blitz, though, is theoretically good because the sun is up. Always. Which... Thank you, I appreciate it. Let's see. There are options here. I don't know if I want to rely on Acrobatics because of the held item. So Zen Headbutt will be Poison and Fighting. U-Turn, I don't think we really benefit from. Crunch is just better Shadow Claw. Wait, does you... I don't know. U-Turn is love-hate relationship with it. Yeah, Dark Grass, Psychic. Which we already have Dark from Collision Course. Grass we have with Flare Blitz. Psychic we'd have with Crunch. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't think it would do anything. So a ground move is theoretically decent. Electric, Poison, Fire, Steel, Rock. So Electric we don't have, Fire we don't have, Poison we don't have, Steel we do have with Collision Course, and Rock we have with Collision Course. So it'd be 3 moves, or 3 types. That being Electric, Poison, Fire, which, not that scary to be honest. I'd rather have Crunch for Psychic types at that point. And then I guess it's what, Grass and Bug versus those 3 types. Although, as I said, Flare Blitz is pretty good because of the sun. Although it is also... Iron Head is theoretically nice, though. It's just Ice Fairy and Rock. Which, with other moves, would literally just be Fairy, though. Which, like, do we want to cover... How much... Do we want to sacrifice 4 or, like, 3 super effective moves for 1 to get the... to put ourselves still in a dangerous spot anyway? Electric is just water and flying. It's not that useful. Plus, it's... Yeah, no, I don't think that's... Plus, water is going to be weakened anyway. Dual Wing Beat. Would that get me anywhere? Grass Fighting Bug. Yeah, I mean, if I wanted to get rid of Flare Blitz, that would give me more. Maybe I do just get rid of... I don't like the recoil, to be fair. Or I switch over to Temper Flare. I think Crunch is probably worth staying. Just for the... dealing with Psychic types. Even if it's a little limited in what it's super effective against. And yeah, because it doesn't look like we get something like Poison Jab. For Fairy types. Dual Wing Beat's intriguing, though. And Grass Fighting Bug. I get rid of Flare Blitz. I then gain a type. It's either that, or maybe... Because the sun goes up, maybe we just do Temper Flare. I mean, it's nowhere near as strong as Flare Blitz, but I could actually use it in Terra Raids. Okay, let's use Temper Flare. As opposed to Flare Blitz. I think we try that. Yeah, okay. Let's do it. We'll go from there. I mean, yeah, Flare Blitz is crazy strong on it, but given we're doing single player and online shit, if we're doing online shit, Flare Blitz would probably be worth it for that extra damage. And we could always switch back. Okay, we've gone with a full crit build. I don't necessarily have to keep the full crit build. The full AoE ability is crazy. Or move. Some of these guys I gotta maybe mark down their, like, catching potential and their raid potential, because something like that would theoretically be good. Because, yeah, I don't have to stick with a crit build. And looking at it, Aqua Cutter is kind of made useless by Drill Run. Then again, I mean, I guess I could look at it the other way around, where... Oh no, Drill Run has Fire and Rock dupes and a Poison dupe, so it's just for Electric and Steel, though we're also weak to Electric, and then we have Night Slash. I have to see what moves it can learn. I mean, this is kind of a gimmick Mon, if I'm being real right now. And unfortunately, Veluza has kind of struggled, unfortunately. But I'm like, I don't think, yeah, like, Liquidation getting 15 more base power is necessarily going to make it go from pretty mediocre to, like, amazing. I mean, I could get, like, Psychic Fangs, too. I could get 285 moves versus 70. I mean, I guess I could probably give it a slightly better held item, as opposed to risking, you know, trying to go for 1 in 4s, basically. Scale Shot's interesting. I mean, the other thing is I go way back, because I think I could technically also make it a special attacker, but... I don't know. So it would literally be... You know, Drill Run might always still be worth it. Even though, even though it's only Steel and Electric that it makes a difference on. But... There's not too many other good physical moves. Like, in terms of typing, what? It's Scale Shot, the Dragon, which, no point. I think that's it, actually. So, yeah, I mean... Given where we're at... Yeah, I mean, we're probably fine staying this way. I mean, Psychic Fangs is kind of appealing. And so is Liquidation. But I just don't think the little power is going to be enough. The 15 power and stab, and then the 10 power I could go Night Slash to crunch. When I have the 1 in 4 of it being double. To be what, 140? You know, so we only make up 40. Like, on average, we're going to be doing more damage with crits. Okay, Darkspoon. Does Darkspoon have much room? Psychic Fangs is Actually, Psychic Fangs is okay because of the poison. We don't have a ton of coverage on you. We currently have Play Rough, Crunch, Thunder Fang, Psychic Fangs. Yeah, I mean, we could see there's no dupes in terms of typing, but I mean, like, Thunder Fangs and Crunch are only super effective against 2 types. Let me see what you even have. Especially in terms of stronger moves. So, I mean, like, Dig theoretically could be pretty good. Plus, that would help against Steel. Because that's what? Electric, Poison, Fire, Steel, Rock. I mean, I could do that instead of Psychic Fangs, actually. Because that would cover the poison. I'd lose the fighting, but we already have fighting, actually, for Play Rough. That's the one dupe. Yeah, no, okay. Dig is immediately just a better option here. Okay, let's keep going, though. I mean, I lose the Psychic Fangs, which I do like the ability to break things, but that's okay. Okay, so Stomping Tantrum's also an option if I prefer that. Crunch, we already have. You don't have, like, that crazy of a move pool. Yeah, I mean, the other option would be something like Ice Fang, which... Flying Grass, Ground Dragon... So we would get Grass and... Grass and Ground versus Water, because we'd replace Thunder Fangs. I mean, it's another type, but, like, I don't know. And then Fire, yeah, Ice, Grass, Steel, Bug. So that'd be 3 types. Ice, Grass... Nope, Steel, wait. No, we already have that to be 2. I mean, yeah, the only thing... Yeah, literally, I guess Ice Fang is... Technically covers a little bit more than Thunder Fangs. Although, I'm like... I feel like having water coverage is never a bad thing. Also, would I prefer Dig or Stomping Tantrum? I mean, I guess I go Dig. It's literally 5 power more. I don't really care for 2-turn moves, but it doesn't come up that much. I guess I could always switch down the line. And yeah, we don't have a good enough defense for Body Press. I'm like, is there a world where this thing ends up being a special attacker? Probably not. I mean, it gets fairy moves, but that's really it. I don't know what its base stats are either. I mean, I'm trying to think. We probably have more. We have a lot of electric types now that I think about it. We have a lot of electric types, and we have a lot of Pokemon with. We have a lot of ice types, and we have a lot of Pokemon. I could try Ice Fang. It's technically a little bit better over Thunder Fang. I'm trading water for grass and ground. Okay, let's just try it. Screw it. So we have enough Ice Fang TMs. I can just use one. I can just use Dig as well. Okay. Oh yeah, wait. Oh yeah, we already have Ice Fang. Cool. I didn't mean to do that, but it worked out well. And then yeah, I think actually Dig is probably a good call. Switching in Dig is the big gain here. I mean, I do have Trail Blade, but that's even lower base power than Ice Fangs, which is already kind of a low amount. To the point where it's questionable if it's even worth... Because what, 95, that'd be what? I always forget, 90 would be 35 at 100, 135 versus Ice Fang, which is 130. So most of the time, Play Rough's probably a little bit better, minus 5% accuracy. I don't know. Okay. So we've made you a full-blown special attacker. At one point you were mixed, but... Oh, you get Yawn, that's right. We're keeping Torch Song just because of how damn good Torch Song is. And Shadow Ball's Stab. Hang on, I'm doing 2 things at once here. 1 second. So, do we have any redundancies? Oh yeah, we just have... We don't have any redundancies, except for, I guess, Earth Power and Torch Song both do Steel. But there's still 4 super effective types that are different for Earth Power that make it just worth it. Especially because one of those is Rock, which is a weakness of ours. I think it's basically just a matter of anything other than Hyper Voice would be nice. because I was just sort of filling stuff in, and I did see something that looked interesting because there's not like a ton of options for it, and like it almost wants to be a physical attacker, but it benefits more from being special. But I did see Alluring Voice, which, I mean, I saw literally nothing else. Because what would that would give us Dark Fighting Dragon, and I don't believe we had any of those. We did not. Yeah, so I mean, Alluring Voice is probably just worth it. It's 80 base power. We have Earth power, so we don't need the other ground one. Just do one more check. Yeah, Scorching Sands. There's no reason to use that. Let's do it. But we have like no Conny stuff because I feel so mean beating him up. Yeah, no, that's actually a pretty big upgrade. Sometimes it's like so simple, but doing these little things can get a good amount more coverage just instantly. Okay, now we got Fez, who only has a grass dupe between Sludge Bomb and Heat Wave. We also have Dark Pulse, which, I mean, isn't that interesting. Sludge Bomb and Moonblast don't cover a ton. Let's see, do you have anything here? So Moonblast is better. I mean, Roost is good, but nothing there of interest. Let's see if there's anything that, like, calls out. I don't think we have a reason for Hex. Air Cutter and Icy Wind are tempting-ish. So Icy Wind, Flying Grass, Ground, Dragon. So kind of just be Flying Grass. It's probably too hard to justify that. And then we got Grass Fighting Bug for flying, which we already have Grass as well. It's like Ghost or Psychic versus Grass and Bug. And I guess actually Dark Pulse does help with Psychic types. Oh yeah, Air Slash is a little bit better here, but I don't know. So it would be, yeah, Grass Fighting Bug. We already have Grass, so just be Fighting, and we already would have Bug. So it'd be, we gain Fighting over Steel and Ice, which not that appealing. And then Shadow Ball and Dark Pulse are both 80, so it doesn't really matter which one I use. They do the exact same thing, outside of a few niche things. I think Dark Pulse is actually slightly better, just really off that. We have Sludge Bomb. Yeah, so the only thing... Oh, yeah, no, the Alluring Voice we don't need because we have Fair. Yeah, so I don't think... I'll do one more quick thing here. Yeah, so really the only thing that'd be worth considering would be Air Cutter, and I think that's just kind of worse because of the Dark Pulse, or the Heat Wave, or Sludge Bomb already being Grass is really the main reason. It just doesn't do enough. Okay. I mean, Tailwind's cool as well, but, like, I don't really need that. Okay. So we got Tatsugiri, will be the last of, like, the normal Scarlet team members, and I don't think this thing has many options. And then we'd be moving into the Violet Mons, which I'm debating what I want to do, if I want to hold off on those. I probably am better holding off just because of how long we've been doing this already. But part of me also wants to just get it done. So I don't know. Okay, so Tatsugiri, yeah, it has a nasty plot, but like there's not like a better thing. Like this thing just doesn't get much moves. Is the problem. Like the fact that we're stuck with Icy Wind, we don't even get Ice Beam. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. There's like literally no options here. The fact that it doesn't get Ice Beam is kind of baffling. I mean, I'll make a note that this thing would really benefit, like Belly Bolt would really benefit from Terra Blast. Okay. I mean, I guess I could do a little bit of the Violet Mons. Fuck it. I kind of just want to get it out of the way. And so that way they can kind of just be fully integrated. That and held items, which is a little bit of another thing, but yeah. Oh wait, I'm gonna do this in a certain order. Hang on. I'm just gonna do it in the order I happen to write it. So, which is Iron Thorns, Miraidon. Why did I write it like this? Iron Shreds, Masquerada, Quaquaval, Masquerada, Ingaton. Okay. Oh, yeah, these guys also need EVs as well. There's a lot that needs to go into these guys, unfortunately. Okay, so Iron Shreds. I don't think Wild Charge does that much. I mean, I guess it helps with water types. Wild Charge is stab, you fucking dingus. I didn't reorder the order of these moves, which is throwing me off slightly. Okay. Should I, like, do that for my sanity? Hang on. Let me reorder these in my end. You don't even have a rock move? What a rock slide. Wait. Oh my god, I'm looking at Iron Shreds. I'm so stupid. Sorry, brain fart. Okay. Rock slide. So we have Ice Fang. So, okay, duplicate. We have 3 things super effective against flying types. 2 against fire. I mean, honestly, this move pool is not that bad, though. Because the Earthquake is still super effective against 4 types. And Ice Fang is unique against 3. Some of which cover weaknesses pretty well. Oh yeah, the only other thing, would Bug have any value? Dark Grass. I mean, against Grass. Because I could replace Pin Missile with Ice Fang. It would be Grass, and then I would lose, though, on the ground. Super effectiveness, which is our biggest threat. But I could Rock Throw and Pin Missile. Not that Pin Missile does a lot. I mean, it would help with grass types, and that's really it. We already have Bug Super... Or not Bug Super. Never mind. Scratch that. But, let's see. Okay. Oop! Let's see here. Does fighting do anything? Dark Ice, Normal Steel, Rock. Dark, yes. Ice, no. Normal, yes. Steel, no. Rock, no. I mean, it would basically replace Earthquake. If I were to do it. Would it benefit more than Earthquake? I mean, because it does the same as Steel, Rock. Instead, we'd have Dark, Ice, Normal... Or Dark and Normal versus Electric, Poison, Fire. I guess we just keep it as Earthquake, because it's also way higher power move. Fire or... Oh, wait, we have options for the punches. I guess I didn't have the stuff for that in Violet. Okay, that would still be an upgrade. Would Fire Punch do anything? Ice, Grass, Steel, Bug... no, there's not a world where that really is worth it. Okay, I'll make a note to make this Ice Punch. If nothing else, it's just an upgrade. I mean, I guess I could do Thunder Punch over Wild Charge. But, I don't know. And yeah, I could do Rock Blast over Rock Slide. I mean, that's tempting. It's just Pin Missile doesn't do enough, and then it would just be for Rock Blast, which I don't know if it's worth it. Does Iron Head get me anywhere? Ice Fairy Rock? Nope. We already have Ice covered with Rock Slide, and then Earthquake covers that. Okay. Front should just be Psychic and Ghost, which is less general coverage. I think it's some crazy moves. Yeah, Earthquake is nice on it. I mean, the other thing is I could do Supercell Slam, which is a little risky. This is the miss, but we don't take recoil. Or I do Thunder Punch where we lose the 15 power but don't have recoil. I mean, maybe we try Thunder Punch, honestly. But I mean, at that point, Supercell Slam has less... Fuck it, let's try Supercell Slam. We could always change it to Thunder Punch if we feel like we're missing a lot. Because honestly, though, something like a... Okay, one more thing. Something like a Zoom Lens would benefit because we're dealing with Rock Slide's inaccuracy already, no matter what we do. Like, is there anything that's like an 80 power or 80 accuracy strong move or something that would really benefit us? Probably not. But I'm like, if accuracy is not a concern as much... Well, I guess we go Stone Edge at that point. I think that'd be the only thing. The only, like... Yeah, I don't think... Nah, I don't think it's worth doing that, to be honest. Okay, let's just do Ice Punch and Supercell Slam. Okay, we could just do... We already have enough for Ice Punch. Let's go on Supercell Land. Yeah, I'll make one more of you. I think I like the mild risk of Supercell Slam more than I like the risk of the bits of recoil, to be honest. Especially with something like this where it's a little bit slower and bulkier, like the HP is more important. And then we do Ice Punch. Oh, I didn't need to craft that. Oops, whatever. Not too hard to get meta-type stuff. That's the thing we're lacking more in this case. I don't feel that bad about beating those up. Okay, let me mark you as done. We got Miraidon, who actually does not have very good coverage. Oh wait, that's because I missed Flash Cannon LMAO. I didn't mark in the super effective moves for that. Whoops. Oh wait, no, I put Flash Cannon in the Dragon Pulse slot. That's what I did wrong. I'm dumb. Okay. So Dazzling Gleam... Okay, basically we have the two stabs which have very little coverage. And then Flash Cannon is Ice Fairy Rock, which the Fairy and the Ice is really good. And then we have Dazzling Gleam, which is Dark Fighting Dragon. So it's just Dark Fighting. Maybe there's something better than Dazzling Gleam, is what I'm thinking here. I think Flash Cannon's good because it covers two of our weaknesses. We have nothing super effective against ground types. I don't know if that's an option even. Power Gem. Where do I have Rock on this list? Flying Ice. So it'd be Flying Fire Bug would be new. So it'd be one more. I mean, Power... Okay, so Power Gem is a little bit better, I think. Although, no, wait. Flying we already have two. Stupid. No, so it'd just be Firebug. Firebug versus Dark Fighting. I mean, it's kind of a crapshoot. I don't know if I want to rely on Overheat. Really? You might just not have that good of options. That's surprising. I also realized there was some shit, some rows I should have deleted from this type thing that would have made reading this slightly faster. I left just like empty cells like an idiot. I'm gonna fix that real quick. So I was having to like scroll unnecessarily. It was there when I was like sorting stuff out. I try to make everything line up type-wise so I could have a better visualization of duplicate typings. So. One more sec. Actually, I think it was left over because I had initially had it vertically and then I made it horizontally or something of that nature. Okay. Anyway, I can actually just increase all the text in here, can't I? Okay, other than the fact that that looks kind of ugly. Okay, anyway. Okay, I might do some tweaks on that later, but whatever. That's not what we're here for. Okay, actually, here, I'm gonna back out one. Give me 1 sec here. I'm gonna stop updating my spreadsheet. I'll worry about that later. So rock would be flying, ice, fire, bug. We already have flying. We already have ice and flash cannon, so it'd just be flying, bug versus fighting alright. Fire, bug, or dark fighting. I mean, fire and bug are probably slightly more common than dark. Though, is like fire even a threat? We resist fire. We don't resist dark. We don't resist fighting. Yeah, okay, I think we just are probably keeping it the way it is. Yeah, the only other thing would be overheat, but like... Nah, and solar beams, no. Okay, we'll keep them right on. A little underwhelming in the move department, but that's okay. I mean, it has enough power that it doesn't matter. Okay, you have anything interesting? Okay. So Iron Head and Earthquake we're keeping, which have double rock. Everything else... Oh wait, Wild Charge and Ice Spinner both have flying, although I think we had Wild Charge primarily for water weaknesses. And Ice Spinner covers surrounding grass. Let me just see what we have access to, but we might just end up keeping that. And we already have Arnie. So this would just be fighting and poison. Poison we already have covered. Although we don't have anything for fighting, which is still super effective against us. Would Rock Slide do anything here? Flying, ice, fire, bug. Flying. We have that. We do not have ice, water, or bug, which... Or fire, sorry. Fire, water, bug. Fuck, Jesus! I can't, like, remember this. Okay. Ice, fire, bug. We already have ice covered as well, so it'd be fire and bug versus water. Excuse me, which... Once again, that kind of just evens out. We already have Earthquake. Then we could have Dark, which would be Psychic Ghost, but that doesn't really get us anywhere new. I mean, yeah, so Supercell Slam would be a little better probably than Wild Charge. I think that's basically all we'd benefit from here, though. Because, yeah, the other... What was I saying before? It was... That head which... I mean, we'd cover fighting. But then we'd lose more than we would gain, I think. Well, it's either water or fighting, and water's probably the most common type, besides maybe normal. There's not really a reason, and the rock doesn't quite do enough either. Okay, let's just make it Supercell Slam, and we'll call it a day. Okay, we've been at this for almost an hour. So yeah, this will be what we end on, I think, and then we'll just leave the little bit for tomorrow. Yeah, I've been teaching a lot of guys Supercell Slam. We'll see how that treats me, given the recoil, and I don't know how. I'm assuming it does like half my health if I miss. Okay. Anything of note in here? I don't want to really rely on Wave Crash. I mean, we are fast, but still, and Aqua Step is really good. Yeah, okay. So, what do we have dupes on? For Pure Water... No, we're not. We're Water Fighting. I'm stupid. So okay, Ice Spinner and Acrobatics have some overlap. Like, so Aqua Step and Ice Spinner are both super effective against ground, and then Acrobatics and Ice Spinner are both super effective against grass. And then Acrobatics is fighting bugs. So maybe we can replace Acrobatics. I think Ice Spinner having the flying super effective as well is a little bit more beneficial. So basically Acrobatics is just covering fighting. I mean, Acrobatics does more than Ice Spinner, but... I mean, let's just see if there's anything that... You know, but giving the held item could be nice. Okay, so there's Bug, which would be Grass and Psychic, so that's useless. You get Brave Bird. Like that's tempting as well, but like the recoil. We could have Ghost Psychic. That would theoretically be pretty decent because Psychic weakness. I think that's really it. It is a downgrade in terms of base power by a significant amount, but it would, as I said, cover a weakness that we do not have covered, being Psychic. I mean, U-turn would technically do the same, but does less overall. I was hoping we could like do a wing beat, but that's okay. Yeah, I mean, Brave Bird is so good, but it's like, in this kind of scenario, I don't think it helps. And yeah, otherwise it's Wing Attack, which at that point we're better off with Acrobatics. Yeah, like, Acrobatics is a significantly stronger move. But I think we do Knock Off because it covers a difference. It's the same amount of super effective moves. It's just that one of them we benefit more from. Why is this so expensive? Okay. Now we can have a held item, which helps with the stabs. I don't know. Not sure if it's worth it. We'll find out as we go. Okay, Meowscarada here. Oh yeah, no, I'm looking at you. You can get some stuff changed, I think. So, we're keeping Flower Trick and a dark move, probably Night Slash, but we'll double check. So U-turn is super effective against Dark Grass Psychic. And then we have Play Rough, which is super effective against Dark Fighting Dragon, and then Night Slash is already against Psychic. So it's U-turn is only accomplishing Grass. Play Rough is also taking out one of our super effective moves, being... Or super effective types being Fighting. Okay. Yeah. No, I think we can try to get rid of U-turn here for something else. I mean, the one benefit is it's fast. Fast U-turn's never bad. But, alright, we're gonna give you Acrobatics instead. Hold on. The flying would be Grass Fighting Bug. I mean, that'd be if I got rid of both the U-turn and Play Rough. Brick Break. Could that help us? Dark Ice, Normal Steel, Rock. Dark Ice, Normal Steel. Ice is a weakness. I mean, it would be Ice, Normal Steel if we didn't get rid of both. Although Acrobatics then would work actually pretty nicely. You are not that useful, you're just Psychic and Ghost. It covers the same thing anyway. Thunder Punch would be... We already have Flying. No, we don't have Flying, wait. So it would cover Flying, but Water we already have covered. So it'd just be to cover the weakness of Flying types. you get pretty good special moves. Oh yeah, I don't think we want like Lash Out over Night Slash. You get Triple Axle or Throw Chop. Well, Throw Chop over Night Slash is a little bit better, but I think we'll keep Night Slash for the little bit of RNG in there. Even though Throw Chop is probably slightly better. Would Triple Axle help at all? Flying Grass Ground Dragon, not really. I think we replace... Okay, here, let's say we do Brick Break. Theoretically, we do Brick Break. And then we do Acrobatics. What are we looking at with that? So that covers our weaknesses. Oh, it also gets Bug. I didn't even consider Bug for Quad Week 2. Honestly, this might be the right call. Because now, outside of the Rock dupe... Yeah, I think we do Acrobatics on you. And Brick Break. Okay, I'll craft a Brick Break. We have to craft Acrobatics? No, not at all. I mean, obviously, yeah, we have to not have an item now for this to really matter, but we give it a shot. Do I don't think what? So it'd be like a 1 in 8. I mean, honestly, Throw Chop is probably better. I think we do Throw Chop. A little less exciting, but I think Throw Chop is the right answer, to be honest. Throw Chop. Okay. Just overall a little better. Even if it's a little less fun. Okay, let me mark off these. That was done. I forgot to mark off Quaquaval. Okay, Tinkaton. Tinkaton's in a weird spot here. Okay. Anything of note? Smack. When you get Fake Out. Okay, I'm thinking we get rid of actually Brick. Okay, so looking here, Gigaton Hammer and Play Rough are good. Play Rough takes out Dark, Gigaton takes out Ice and Rock, so Brick Break is only normal and Steel types, which are not really threatening to us. And then Knockoff's Ghost and Psychic. I feel like there's got to be something better for you. Just a little bit. I don't know what or how. There's probably something better, right? So would Rock be better? Probably not, actually. Probably doesn't do much. Flying Ice... No, Fire. Wait. Flying Ice, Fire, Bug. So it would be 3 new moves. Let's say we get rid of Brick Break for that. So we would get Flying Fire and Bug versus normal Steel. I mean, honestly, just for the Ice alone, that's probably worth it. Or for the Fire alone, sorry. I don't know if I said that right. Would Bug do anything? Bug would cover the Psychic anyway. Dark, Grass, Psychic. We already have Dark, so it'd be Grass and Psychic versus Ghost and Psychic. That's really the only other option, I think. Or we do normal and Steel. I mean, I guess Ghost and Psychic are probably mildly more threatening just because of resistances. Although we are neutral to Steel, but... I mean... Knockoff's only 65 and most people don't have held items in single player. So theoretically... And Grass is just a slightly more common type. I guess we do Skitter Smack. It doesn't do like a ton, but I mean neither does Knockoff realistically. This just does something that's a little bit more common of a typing and does 5 more base power, or has 5 more base power. So like, okay, let me see. We did have Bug. I know we had Pounce. We had a second Bug move. Was that Skitter Smack? Just so I don't. Oh, we did have Skitter. Okay. And then we do Rock Slide. Okay. I think we have enough Rock Slide TMs, right? Yeah, I mean, unless we did, like, Bulldoze, that was the only thing. Electric, Poison, Fire, Steel, Rock. Electric, Poison, Fire, that'd be 4, as opposed to 2. Wait, I mean, Bulldoze isn't that strong, but it does cover more. Granted, Poison is not particularly useful, and I don't have to worry about the accuracy, but it'd be 10 base power less. Which, I mean, what, 120? I mean, I guess you get 10 Hammer is always just better on a neutral attack. And I think Play Rough would always 90, 100. I always have to do the fucking math on this. 135. Yeah, okay. Rock Slide would be 140. And you don't have, like, any other ground moves, unfortunately. So I can't, like... I can't have, like, even, like, Stomping Tantrum or something of that nature. God, the Bulldoze is tempting, but I just don't... It does less. It's way less likely to need to be clicked. Yeah, let's do a Rock Slide. Okay. We've been at this for an hour and 7 minutes. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I just wrap this up? I kind of want to just wrap this up, to be honest. Granted, I still have to do EVs and shit tomorrow. Fuck it, let's just get this over with. And then we'll jump into some nicknaming. No. I'll jump into some other stuff tomorrow. Or we'll jump into some evolving and raids. Okay. Sarah So Brick Break is mild. Okay, Poison Jab is redundant for the most part because it only does anything against fairy types which we resist. Brick Break is redundant in Ice and Steel, but we still have Dark, Normal, and Rock. Dark and Rock were weak too. But I think if we can get rid of something better for Poison Jab, I'd be very happy. And I think that's really it. Let's see. Oh yeah, Brick Hair. It's False Sweat. I feel like we knew that. It's like, what do I want, Fairy or Dragon? Steel might actually be decent-ish. Ice, Fairy, Rock. Nope, doesn't change anything, because Brick Break already covers that. That actually would be worse. Well, no, it'd be the same, for all intents and purposes. X Scissor would get... Would that get anything? Dark, Grass, Psychic. We already have Dark and Psychic, so it would just be a different option once again. That doesn't... Okay, yeah, so I see where the problem lies. It doesn't actually get us anywhere. Yeah, I mean... So it's literally like, do I want super effective against dragon? Do I want something super effective against grass? That's it. That's like literally it. And then Ironhead, I don't think. Ice Fairy, right? Yep, once again, Fairy. I mean, I could do Dragon, but I feel like Fairy is gonna come up a little bit more. So I think we're just keeping you as is. Glamora! Okay. So Glamora has some mild redundancies. Although nothing glaring. Yeah, Spiky Shield on this is pretty cool. Okay, redundancies is Earth Power covers Fire and Rock, and then Energy Ball. Or Power Gem already covers Fire. So it's what, Electric, Poison, Steel, Rock, and then Energy Ball covers Water, Ground, Rock. I mean, maybe if there's something better than Energy Ball. But Water and Ground we're both weak to. While Electric, Poison, Steel were weak to. I don't think we're finding anything new. I mean, I'll just take a quick peek if anything, like, really calls out to me. But looking at that, that's a pretty solid move. Because Fairy is what? Dark Fighting Dragon. No, I don't think. I mean, we get one extra type. Not even really. I mean, it'd be one extra type, but it's that or Water and Ground. Like, do we go for our obvious weaknesses? Or not our weaknesses, or do we try to just cover random types? One of which is Dragon, which doesn't come up that much. I just don't see that. I don't think Steel does much here. Yeah, Ice, Fairy, Rock. We already have Ice and Fairy covered. Doesn't get us anywhere. What do we have on you? We have Sludge Wave. Okay, we'll stick to that. Yeah, no, there's nothing. Okay. Glamora is clear. I mean, I mean, I'll do a one real quick double check just to be 100% safe, but, like, I don't think there's anything. I mean, yeah, there's a couple of options, but none of them really do as much. Yeah, okay. You don't have that big of a move pool, it looks like, so. Rabska. Okay, Rabska may have some stuff it can work on here. Actually, just one thing. So, because we have Dazzling Gleam on this, which Bug Buzz covers Dark and Psychic covers Fighting, so the only thing it's accomplishing is Dragon, which, like, I feel like there's probably a better thing there. I mean, we could that would cover Ghost versus Dragon, which I guess would be a weakness of ours, so that alone may make Shadow Ball better. Take a look if there's anything else. This doesn't even need to be that. Like, if it's two types, that's probably just instantly makes it worth it. I mean, Mud Shot I could do, but that's not great. Oh, Energy Bell might be worth it. Water, Ground, Rock. Oh yeah, we got none of those. Okay, yeah, no, that's immediately significantly better. Yeah, not a single dupe in there. I mean, yeah, Shadow Ball would cover a weakness of ours, but this covers 3 things in general. Rock is also a weakness of ours anyway. Oh wait, Earth Power. Electric, Poison, Fire, Steel, Rock. Nope, that's better. That covers the same things. Kinda. Although, oh, but then we make... Well, it'll be Steel, Rock, Electric. because of Power Gem. Steel, Rock, Electric versus Water, Ground, Rock. I think those are more common types, so I think we stick Energy Ball, actually. I don't think Sludge Bomb would... What would it be? Fairy and... Grass? Grass we're already super effective against. No. Yep, I think we go Energy Ball. Cool! Very lovely! Definitely an improvement! I don't know why I'm talking in a higher pitch! God, I do really enjoy optimizing teammates, even if it is taking a lot of effort. Probably more than it's actually worth doing. Especially on our old teammates. But I mean, we found some nice optimizations in there. Like, it's definitely been worth revisiting move pools, and I don't think we would have known if we didn't commit fully to doing this. Okay, 4 to go. Garganackle. Let's see. Garganackle has some repetitiveness. It has 3 things super effective against Rock, 3 things super effective against Ice, 2 against Fairy, 2 against Steel. Like... Okay, let me see here. So if we got rid of Heavy Slam, we'd only be losing Fairy type. And then if we got rid of Earthquake on top of that, we'd lose Electric, Poison, and that'd be it. Or we get rid of Hammer Arm, and we would lose Dark, Normal. Okay, yeah, there's definitely something in here that can probably be moved around. You get Recover, that's interesting. Okay, you get Rock Blast. Assuming there's actually something we can find, though, is the problem. Like, this might be where it... Oh, Avalanche. Moves Star and End, but that... Flying Grass Ground Dragon... No, that's immediately better. Okay, so let's say we get rid of Heavy Slam. Or Avalanche. We have to take damage. Oh wait, so Flying's already covered, but then we get Grass Ground Dragon versus what was previously just Fairy. And Ground is a weakness of ours. Granted, we'd have to get hit for it, but... Oh yeah, we could change Hammer Arm to Brick Break. Granted, we're already so damn slow that I think the extra power's fine. Okay, so we could have Poison and Fighting covered. What would we lose? We'd lose Electric if we replaced Earthquake. This is definitely a lower power move. But then we would gain Fighting, which is something that's we're weak to. Oh shit, you get the Elemental Punches. Okay, wait, never mind. You get some options. Hold on. So Ice, Grass, Steel, Bug. That doesn't... That would only really be Grass. Ice Punch would... Actually, we're gonna, as I said, we're so slow that Avalanche is probably better than Ice Punch here. And then Thunder Punch would just be Water though. Okay, hang on. But it would just be Water. We already have Flying covered pretty well. So we would lose Normal and Dark for Water, which isn't the worst thing. I mean, well, we could also get rid of Earthquake. We would, yes, we'd lose Electric and Poison to gain Water. I mean, that isn't the worst. We already had Steel, and that was pretty redundant. I'm thinking we just replace the one move with Avalanche and call it a day. I think that's gonna do the most here. I mean, I could see Thunder Punch being good in a world, as opposed to Electric and Poison or Dark and Normal getting lost. Like, neither of those are that I mean, I think but at the same time, we're so slow. We're probably weak to special attacks. I think we stick to this for now. I mean, I could always, as I said, come back if I find glaring problems, if I remember, which I won't, but whatever. Okay. Iron Jugulus seems like it's in a decent-ish spot. So, the only redundancy it has is with Rock between Earth Power and Flash Cannon. But Flash Cannon gets Ice and Fairy, and then Earth Power gets Electric, Poison, Fire. Like, I mean, I'll take a look and just see if anything comes up, but I'm pretty happy with this outcome. Like, this seems good, because we're going full special attacker on it. Flash Cannon we have, Dark Pulse we have. Dragon Pulse is just kind of a loss overall. Would Flamethrower get me anywhere new? Ice, Grass, Steel, Bug. So, nope, that would just be Steel versus... Nope, actually, that's all redundant, actually. Never mind. I don't think I want to do Hydro Pump, just because of the accuracy. Yeah, I think I'm fine with that. Like, if I do one more quick peek just to double check I didn't miss anything, but... I don't think there's a world where this gets better. Because really, it's only like Dragon Pulse or Flamethrower, and neither give me anywhere, and Hydro Pump I don't want to rely on, and definitely not Focus Blast. Cool. Okay, Iron Valiant is Fairy Fighting. Okay, so Psychic on it is pretty redundant, although it is something we're weak... Or Poison, sorry. Which we're actually... I think we're neutral to Poison because of the fighting typing. Because Psychic is literally only Poison. And then Thunderbolt doesn't do a ton here. Yeah, we're going special attack on this thing as well. And after this, it's just Iron Bundle. These have actually been generally pretty quick, thankfully. Okay, Magical Leaf, I mean, is not the strongest of moves. But, so it'd be Water, Ground, Rock. None of which we have. I think Magical Leaf is immediately looking more appealing, even if it's a little lower power. If it's 30 lower power than Psychic. And preferably it'd be Energy Ball, but this would... Oh, that covers, well... Oh wait, no, it doesn't. Because we already have Water as well. So it'd be Ground, and we have Rock because of Fighting. So it's Water versus Poison, and I think Poison is a little more threatening. I think Icy Wind's gonna be too pointless too. I mean, I guess we get Flying. Nope, but Thunderbolt gets Flying. And then Grass, Ground, Dragon, Grass. We don't have. Ground we don't have. Dragon we have. So I guess it'd be Poison versus Grass and Ground, but for a significantly lower power move. Which is probably not worth the effort. This thing is probably better as a physical attacker, just looking at its move pool, but that's okay. Yeah, Liquidation, really? No. I mean, we could get, what, Psychic and Ghost versus Poison. That's a little bit more coverage. And Psychic is definitely super effective. Okay, Shadow Ball's worth it, I think, over Psychic, then. Dark Pulse is probably preferable, but whatever. Anyway, Energy Ball we did kind of discuss. Although would Energy Ball be better than Water, Ground, Rock? I mean, Thunderbolt's probably... Flying is probably better to have stuff for... And we already have Rock, as I said, so it'd just be Ground versus Flying, and we want Flying covered. These are the terrains. I mean, Vacuum Wave's good too, but I don't... I think we're fast enough that it won't matter. Yeah, I think this is the move. Well, I think we just replace Psychic with Shadow Ball. Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't look like we get Dark Pulse, which I think is just slightly better because of the lack of the normal, you know, immunity. But, you know. Yeah, I keep double checking just to be safe. I'll do a craft of this. I don't know. I think move pools is pretty fun. Funny enough, there was a bunch of move pools I never actually, like, finished. Like, a ton of them in Sword and Shield, where I wrote down entire move pools to give to people for, like, restricted sparring and stuff that just never came to be. Okay. So it's just Iron Bundle, who is also kind of in a weird spot, admittedly. I just didn't learn that much from what I saw. Like, it gets enough to be fine, but this is just such a cursed move pool, it feels like. Because we're running Freeze Dry and Ice Beam, because Freeze Dry is just for one thing, for super effect against water. And then the fact that our best water move is Water Pulse right now, kind of abysmal, not gonna lie. But sometimes you just need to do one thing really well. Let me just see if there even is stuff available before I even, like, jump into... Okay, yeah, there's Hydro Pump. But, like, I don't like the accuracy. That's it? Yeah, you get none. The fact that you don't get, like, Surf or something sucks. Like, you kind of have to rely on Hydro Pump. Almost. So yeah, we have a lot of dupes in here, but there's, like, literally nothing I can do about it. I mean, I could see Terra Blast benefiting it, actually. I probably should make that note on you as well. I could see that coming in handy, I guess. Not even necessarily, though, because I guess it would be like... I mean, it could be like Terra... I don't know. Actually, I'd have to be like... I don't know what the Terra would even be, because we'd have to get rid of... I guess it would just be to get rid of Freeze Dry. But Electric and Grass don't do anything different. I mean, I could go Zoom Lens for Hydro Pump only. I mean, it might... I mean, honestly, for the staff, it's probably worth it. I mean, I'll try Water Pulse, but I'll keep it in mind. Slash Zoom or Zoom Lens Hydro Pump. I wish there was something better I could do with it. To, you know, I mean, I think it actually probably... I think the held item versus the 20% boost to the other moves, which would be the most likely thing I'd do. And then it guarantees air cutter hits on two small thing. Because that's not, it's even air, it's not even air slash, it's air cutter. It's 60 base power. I feel like I'm being, like, hard pranked with this Pokemon. Like, it seems on paper like it should be really good. And it probably is, honestly. But, like... its move pool is just a poo-poo butt. Oh, okay, wow, we've been here doing this for an hour and a half. Fuck it, let's give it Hydro Pump. We have so many ATMs of it, it doesn't matter. I could always just change it back. But I think it kind of needs it. And then maybe a Terra Blast would benefit it, but... even then, I don't know if it gets very far with it. Okay, we're good. We're actually, we did it. And we still have to figure out these guys' held items and shit, but... and EVs, but that, you know what? Progress. We can actually, go somewhere with our lives. Okay, who do we want to bring with us here? I think we're gonna just go run around Kitakami and look at all the terror raids, if I'm being completely honest. Bring some guys who are like 92. And then Clodsire with Eon and you with Ball Swipe, even though I don't think we're catching anything like that. Oh wait, should we just bring these guys because they need to evolve? Well, we're not going to be fighting much. I think we can do that at the end. Okay. And yeah, we have so many Pokemon to nickname as well. Okay. We're just gonna go check every raid den basically and see if we can find Dusknoir or Dusclops. Yeah, so outside of just looking at my notes, there's two things that have to do with switching out acrobatics for fly to allow for a held item. Which I guess we'll worry about that when we get to held items, which I think I'll do tomorrow, honestly. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna run through this. I mean, I could fight any interesting Terra raids if I really want to. Or even just a 5-star one. It wouldn't hurt. Where are we going next? Yeah, we definitely have encountered, I think, like 2 or 3 Dusknoir Terra raids. I don't know if we've ever found a Golem one, if I'm being honest. I'd hope we have. If not, hopefully we can. And yeah, we also have the Blueberry Academy Terrarium decks too, which we have a bunch of starter stuff to do, which is a big part of the renaming. We have to name all the, all the starters, and as well as a bunch of our shinies. Which we probably should do that pretty soon, given there's going to be another shiny event where we're going to be catching, I think, 18. Because there's 3 different birdline evolutions, and they're all 3-stage. And then I have to name mine and the ones I get from my girlfriend. That's going to be a bit hectic, but it should be fun. And yeah, in terms of stuff we have to do left with the teammates... Oop, okay, that was entirely on me. We just have, what, held items and EVs. I don't think we need anything else written, or, like, optimized then. I mean, outside of getting levels, but that'll just kind of happen naturally. Oh, and then I wanted to write down who had good moves for catching stuff. Or just anything interesting in general. Maybe even stuff that would be good for Terra raids. Just so I have a record of that. Did I just run by? Oh, Cricket Tot, okay. I was very confused for a sec what I was looking at. Yeah, but pretty much right now where we're at, like, we're really just looking for Dusknoir and Golem. And then I have plan Bs for them. Because at some point I have to go get a... Whoop! Wrong button. Okay, there's a Heracross on top of me. Apom and Ambipom, as well as more Pico. Which I don't think will be hard. I mean... I have no reason, but I'm going to wait on those until I know what the exclusives are that I can also get for Blueberry Academy's decks, because there's no point in doing both at the... Or, like, doing one and then going a ways and then coming back, you know. Make it simple on myself. Yeah. I almost said shiny. That's not where... Oh! We do need a female Baskia Legion. I'm not sure if it's this. Unfortunately, we can't really use Skeledirge here. Because of its typing. We could go you. Chien-Pao works pretty well here, I think. Okay. If it's a male, I mean, we may as well still beat it. I can't really tell, to be honest. From the outline. I was going back and forth there if I thought it was male or female. Oh, if we have the chance, we gotta do Vivian shit. There's so much Vivian stuff I need to do as well. That looks male. Yep, okay. I don't even know. Maybe you can't get the female for all I know. I'll still fight it though, may as well. We're here. We actually got a decent-ish team for it. Excuse me. Hell, I could catch this and transfer it to Pokemon Home and trade it. It could go with the Komodo that I caught yesterday that drove me to the brink of insanity. Now, see, when I get to the items, I think I'm basically going to just take everyone's items off. And kind of start from scratch there. I may as well. I also need to do a tiny bit of research into, whatchamacall it, like item differences, like Muscle Band versus, say, like Charcoal, you know, Mystic Water, etc. So that way I can actually know what held item does more for us. Because if it's the same percentage, I mean, there's no reason to not just go straight for the Wise Glasses and Muscle Band, because they cover every move. So that might be a very common item on people, is one of those two. Just because they give a little bit of a boost, but they don't, you know, they don't become problematic.
Eagles fans are
I was just checking my YouTube feed, and somehow I clicked on a YouTube short. I don't even know how that happened. I tab out for 1 second, and the game tries to murder me. That wasn't the game, that was YouTube, but still. Can't the guy just quickly check out his email? Or his YouTube feed to make sure there's no new videos in it? Oh, he's mashing the A button? Like, come on. Oh, okay, we did go down, but that's fine. I may as well, as I said, catch it for home. It's pointless, kinda, but you know what? Shits and giggles, why not? Yeah, because I can just catch it in a regular ball anyway. See, I know a lot of the Hisui mons are pretty good for trading at home. I do that all the time to just get random legendaries that are, you know, available because of Pokemon Home. No Herba Mysticas. Wah wah. That's okay. Okay. Also not the gender I needed. The struggle out here, I know. It's so hard for me. Excuse me. Not what I needed. I needed this guy. Oh yeah, there's just this guy that I don't know what to do with either. I probably should just... Well, I guess I was waiting until I got to make sure I can even get a titled Minior in the wild of that color. I'm presuming I can. But, you know. Anyway, that's a whole nother thing. I'm not gonna worry about it. These two raids are right next to each other. Poliwrath. I mean, I could fight him. I just don't think it's really worth the time because we have a specific goal here. Okay, I just didn't even see that. Plus, I mean, we have some right now just lying around for whenever I want to do shiny hunting. So I'm sure we'll use at least a decent. We'll probably use a decent bit realistically, if we're gonna have to get 9 shinies. We do also have the shiny charm. So I mean, if we're lucky, we will only have to use like 6. But you know, we'll see. Flagshire. Is even getting, yeah, like the Sparkling Power level 1 too from the Blueberry Academy, like, restaurant. Probably fairly beneficial. Okay, we got a Cramorant outbreak up here. Shiny Cramorant would be pretty sick, not gonna lie. Although I also don't really want to use Herba Mystica on it. Could come back and auto battle him or some shit. If I really wanted to. Okay, there's dark up there, but I think I'm gonna let it go. I think we just fly. Eh, we can run it. It's... I was gonna skip over it, but I'll grab a couple of hidden items along the way. Oh yeah, I wonder if we're gonna need any. I know we need to do a few changes to Pokemon. Oh, I didn't see you. Oops, sorry. In terms of special versus physical attack, I don't know if we're gonna have enough Hondu berries. We should be fine on Kelpsy, most likely. Although Hondu, I'm a little suspicious of. Fuck it, humor me. Is there any shinies on the off the bat? I mean, I guess I could theoretically put up a Water Herba Mystica and go for both. Because I've never gotten these in Legends Arceus either, Whiscash or Barboach. Whiscash is kind of boring, admittedly, but Barboach is kind of decent. It's like a goldish color. I mean, I definitely have better things I could be doing, but doesn't mean it's not at least a little tempting. We'll see how fast we go through all these, I guess. I'm like, I could be fighting these 5 stars. It wouldn't hurt. But as I said, yeah, I'm like, I don't know if it's really that necessary. We can't buy one from the Blueberry shop that I think increases raid powers by level 2 for all types. That was dumb. I can actually check real quick. Hang on. I can sort by restaurant, do Blueberry Academy Cafe. One thing at a time for the second here. Okay. Raid power. Okay, it's all types of 1 for 50 BP. So, like, you know, not anything that crazy, but could be worse. Since I got the shiny charm, I've been like really intently staring at all the Pokemon. Just because it's so new still. I'm like, whoa, I gotta keep an eye out. But we'll see. A lot of Quagsire. Can you actually evolve Basculegion, I wonder, in Scarlet Violet? Because it just needs to do damage to itself. Like some Pokemon you can't really do because either they're like region specific. Like Sneasler is region specific, I think. No, or Lilligant would be a better example. Sorry, but because it uses the same evolution method. Lilligant is an example of that, but Basculin is not theoretically not region specific. Like you should be able to just, you know, cause it to take recoil damage on its own anywhere you are. If that was the case, I could use that to get a female Basculegion in this game, as opposed to either praying I find it in a raid or getting it through Legends Arceus. Which, I mean, I'm gonna have to go to Legends Arceus for the APOMs anyway, but... Okay, where's the next one? I'm just trying to make sure I don't miss any. I already saw, like, the Black Terra, or the Black Crystal, whatever the fuck they're called. The harder Terra raids. Which might be a problem, but we'll see. To be fair, we did get a Pokemon that was pretty bulky, which gave us a lot of trouble for Komodo. Plus, we were weak to Dragon until we Terra'd. And it had a move that boosted all of its stats. Give it an Omni boost for, like, basically no punishment. Dusknoir! Okay, let's try it. Oh, wait, this thing... Okay, so we've realized this thing has Will-O-Wisp, and I think it has Torment. That's a problem. So ideally, we need a special attacker. Because my brain immediately went to just using Chien-Pao, but I don't know if that's a great call. I'll try you. Anyone else? You have basically the exact same move pool. I just realized there's like such a similar one. So what? You're 298. You're 339. Okay, I think we go you. Let's try you. We'll see how it goes. Because this thing is very bulky. Which makes this pretty threatening, to be honest. But yeah, no, so this is not, it's not the first time we've seen Dusknoir in a Terra raid. I don't know if we've ever actually seen Golem. Maybe I should have kept the Violet account ready to do the trade. Though honestly, I'm like, what, worst case, I just catch a Graveler in this game, trade it over to Legends Arceus, evolve it there, and trade it back, as opposed to catching it in that game. Oh, that did nothing. Okay, well that... fuck you. Okay, the leftovers here is actually going to lose me so much time, I'm realizing, just for the animation. Light screen up, though, is good. Doing pretty good damage. I haven't ever gone for, like, Torment or anything, although I think the raid bosses seem... Okay, well, that's a little annoying. Seem aware of what, like, your Pokemon have and are and all that. Like, it's not clicking fully random moves a lot of the time. So it's... At least that's what it was with, like, Komodo. So maybe it knows when I was locked into moves and when I was a physical attacker, like when I had the choice item when I was a physical attacker. Okay, it wasn't letting me click any buttons there. I was gonna try to Terra, but it was like, no. I don't know what Terra type we are, unfortunately. What's funny is I could technically Pollen Puff a teammate and heal him. Not gonna do that because it's not worth the energy, but okay, we are Dragon type, unfortunately. Well, I mean now we resist fire, so this has actually gone pretty well. Although Hydrap was just a very good mon. I really enjoyed using it. I like my little dragon apples. Okay. Yeah, get in the extra, and stab boost, or the extra Terra stab boost is always nice for these raids. I mean, I could always consider that when picking who to use, but I don't. Oh. That's not good. That's actually a stronger move. Oh, this is going quite smooth. I'm not that concerned. Even if we get like burned or something, it's not that big of a deal. Oh, it's so close. Wait, that Chobo might just take it out. It did. Okay, that's Dusknoir! I want to catch this in. Maybe an Ultra Ball, just because of the darker colors and then the yellow. Initially I was thinking Dust Ball, but the green doesn't quite match. Yeah, screw it, let's go. Just do Ultra Ball. I think that looks good thematically. Okay, that's one of the 2 Trademons down. Which is pretty sick. I mean, we have a bunch of mons to evolve, but that's besides the point. Yeah, I don't even know if Golem can appear in Terror Raids. Like, I'd presume it could, but you know, I don't know for certain. Hey, Herba Mystica, Bitter Herba Mystica, nice, nice. You couldn't even really see it, I realized, because my webcam blocks it. Well, you see Mystica, so that's, you know, you get the point. Oh boy. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Number 141, Dusknoir, the Gripper Pokemon. Okay, sure, whatever that means. It is said to take lost spirits into its planked body and take them to the afterlife. Oh, so it's actually like helping them, kinda. Well, that's kind of it. The name I'm giving you probably isn't very kind, but there's Norbert. But it was kind of funny, it just felt right, not gonna lie. Okay, let's go move Norbert to here. Oop, wrong button. Where else are we going next? Other end, gotcha. I mean, I guess I could start looking for Graveler with titles as an option. I don't know exactly where they are off the top of my head. Wait. Hang on. Is regular Geodude even in this? Hold on. I realized the Dex entries could be registered purely because of the Alolan forms. No, it's everywhere. Okay. I bet you if I caught Alolan Golem, or evolved a Graveler into Alolan Golem, or caught it, either or actually, I bet you that would actually count, because it's just labeled as Golem. I mean, I don't know, maybe it knows the difference because of the multiple dexes? But, theoretically... Not that, I mean, I would still have to get it for the living dex, the regular one, but it would at least, you know, knock it out of the dex itself. I don't know. It's interesting. The thought. I mean, I'm picking up all the items I can here because there's oftentimes rare bones. Not that money is even an issue with the item printer, but, you know. Yeah, that's another thing we could do bottle cap stuff. Oh, there's just a Geodude right there. Well, I'm stupid for that one, let's be real, but... Somebody's like, yeah, they don't exist. No, yeah, they exist. Okay, I mean, I don't really need all these supplies that bad. Like pretty much any supply I can grab from here, I can just buy. And the item printer is the way to go about that, so... You know. So to say, yeah, Petal is one of those mons where I'm like, I'm scared of finding a shiny, or like, I'm scared that I'd miss a shiny. Just because it's a hard one to spot. Wouldn't be the end of the world because I wouldn't have known I missed it, but, you know. That's a hard one. There's some shinies like that. It's like the eye color changes. And it's the same with like Charcadet. I don't know what shiny Lilligant looks like off the top of my head, and I'm just like drawing a blank. There's a steel one if I go this way. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, well that just spawned right in front of me. Yeah, I genuinely don't know if Golem's gonna appear. Like, I have to assume it will. Appear in Terra Raids, Golem. Otherwise I'm gonna be so sad. Okay, now I'm just getting distracted by items. Like, that's not why I'm here. Hate to break it to me. Not just running through these fields for. If you were gonna run through a field for items, you may as well go somewhere with Hondu berries. That just reminds me, yeah, we still have to do those auctions at Porto Marinata for the clothing items from Atticus. Oh, we still gotta give ourselves a new outfit at some point. Now that we've unlocked everything. Lunchlex. Okay. There's a bug one coming up, and then that's it without going onto the mountain itself. Which we will then do. Chimecho, okay. Okay, so we got that weird one, the weird dark one that's just kind of hanging out in an odd spot. And we'll go from there. I mean, hey, at least we're getting LP, I guess? Ah, easy. There's a rock one that, I mean, I may as well this way. It's faster. I spend 20 minutes doing something when you could do it in 2. It's a real quote, I swear. Or a real saying. Yodu fragments. Okay, they're all up the mountain. Cool. How you doing, Pichu? Okay, I was checking its cheeks because that's the easiest way to tell. I like how I'm just paranoidly checking shinies now. Okay, we'll keep an eye out for a Geodude with a title. Doesn't mean we're gonna. I mean, I'm not gonna name it immediately on the off chance either A, I don't end up needing it, or B, it doesn't have a good title. If I'm gonna get one with a title, I may as well make it a good title. You know, I don't need the boring titles. I'm all in on the good titles. Oh yeah, that reminds me, we still need to do more battling at Blueberry Academy. There's always more to do. Oh my god, shiny spunk, shiny spunk, shiny spunk. Poggers! Honestly, shiny spunk was one that I kind of wanted. Not like a desperate one, but honestly, an Ultra Ball probably looks decent here. We could do a luxury ball. Yeah, let's try the luxury ball. Screw it. It's a little more fancy feeling than the, more unique than the Ultra Ball. Let's go! Shiny Spoink! Like the bounce. Oh yeah, yep, the where it dies. Wait. Okay, hang on. I'll make sure I want to get this name right because... Okay, I was making sure that I was correct on this. So I'm naming it Curse because... Alright, so the Caribbean Curse of the Black Pearl. Got a black pearl on its head. I know, I'm naming, oh, it wasn't actually at 1 HP? Okay, well, the lighting here is a little hard to tell. Oh, there was actually a Spoink briefly in the background. Let's see your Angie face. Oh, it does a flip! Watch this. Kerchow! How do you sleep probably by bouncing, right? Yeah. The music stopped, I got excited. Okay, I gotta send a photo to Bridget. Oh! Where'd you go? Wait, huh? Weren't you supposed to be staying still? Where'd you go? Boink? Oh, you're just saying hello. You just want to hop around me. Aww, cute little thing. Oh wow, she got back fast. She typed, oh, boink. Okay, this one's actually named, so it'll go there. Unlike those. Oh, okay. Hang on, one more. Also, oh, okay. Okay. This is honestly pretty sick fight. Okay, another Poliwrath. Those seem kind of common for whatever reason in Terra raids. I don't know why. Oh yeah, that's right. It's just Slugma. No, sorry. I mean, I like Slugma, but I keep thinking it's a Terra raid every time I walk up here, and it's not. It's just a Slugma. Is that another shiny? What? What the fuck? What? Huh? Huh? That's what? 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 Am I cheating? What? I don't have any I mean, I know it's you know shiny Charmods, but it's still one in like something thousand. Okay, this will be Grumpig, I guess. Okay, well, the first name that came to my mind was Grummy. Double shiny moment. Yeah! No, this was literally 3 minutes later! There's not an outbreak. I have nothing to boost shiny odds outside of the shiny charm. That's insane! Okay, I'm clicking too fast. So we got Curse and we got Grummy. What the fuck? I'm so baffled. Okay! I mean, that's probably my shiny luck for a week. I mean, I played Legends Arceus earlier, did some outbreaks, didn't get any shinies. Maybe... What? Absolutely beats me. You know what? We take it. I got the full line. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to evolve this Spoink because... No, I am not doing another one of those. Fuck that. I was like, yeah, I'm going to keep it a Spoink because Spoink's cute. Not that Grumpig's a bad shiny, and then I immediately find a fucking another shiny Spoink. Is there anyone else? I don't have any boosts on. Do we check the hard drive? What's going on? Hard drive hardware? What's happening here? Okay. Well, we got 2 more up here. I think there almost always seems to be 2 Terra Raids at the top here. I'm just very confused. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably wait on the... I'll keep the Geodude title thing in mind. Sorry, I'm a little caught off guard, as you can tell. Yeah, we'll look for probably the titled Geodude, just kind of as we go. I'm not gonna like hunt it down specifically right now. There's no real reason to. It's not super urgent. The second one. Do I bother? I mean, there's not really a reason to fight it. I mean, do I want to bother? Do I care? Fuck it, I'll do it. Don't tell Bridget I'm back. I don't want to continue to watch a bad YouTube show from our childhood. Oh, damn. What are you being forced to watch against your will? You're watching, like, I don't know, Martha's Soup? We're gonna be finishing 50% off now, my little... Wait. 50%. Wait, what's the title of the movie? Or not movie, show? Martha's Soup. Yeah, Martha's Soup. It was public television. I probably watched it. 50% off is an abridged version of the anime Free, which was a swim. Oh. Okay. Well, hey, next you can see about watching Martha's Soup. The dog who ate a bowl of alphabet soup and then can talk. So it's just like knockoff Scooby-Doo, except without the fun. Watching because the guy who did the dubs is removing all of his Homestuck comic dubs, but keeping this for some reason. It's so genuinely mid to ass. I mean, it's an old YouTube show. Like, I imagine most stuff from old YouTube is not at all worth it. There's probably very little from that time period that's actually still worth watching, because so much of the humor is just very outdated. You know, the video quality is terrible. This YouTuber can excuse the blatant racism and sexual jokes involving children, but he drew the goddamn line at Homestuck. Well, I mean, you know, Homestuck is scary. Hope this helps. Thunderbolt. I mean, what else am I gonna do other than Thunderbolt? How could I have been so foolish? Yeah. So true. The Shiny Cloth is blue. Yeah, yeah. I gotta hunt one of those down at some point. That's a big want. It's a big want for me. He's a very silly guy. He made a Japanese boy into a thug by making him black coded. Like, you could have just made him a criminal with a deep voice. Why does he have to be black? Because racism. Duh. Oh, we're staying zoomed in on Dusknoir? Camera, you're supposed to come back. Okay, there you go. The thing about crimes is that black people do not commit all of them. That is true! Racists on Twitter may disagree. Yeah, well, they're on Twitter for a reason. So they don't interact with the rest of the world. Hey, it's Ulti Herba Mystica. We take it. And some other stuff. EXP candies, which we actually are going to have to use a bit of EXP candies coming up anyway, so probably a decent bit at that. Okay, we got the one more Terror rated check. No, nothing in the Golem line at all. Like, seeing like a Judith or a Graveler would at least make me a little more confident that they actually appear in Terror raids. But, I mean, if they don't, it's not the end of the world. No, wait, let me up. Okay. Actually, it's normal type. I can just do this with Koraidon real quick. Koraidon can actually just win, probably. We bully him into changing his mind and keeping 50% off, please. Oh wait, this dub guy also said people being upset he's removing the Homestuck does makes him think he made the right decision. I mean, if the fans are like genuinely obnoxious, probably. And what's meaner is keeping 50% up on your channel because you actually still think it's funny. I really want this shit go. Yeah, you know, that's just how it goes. Next, we're gonna watch all of Ray William Johnson's videos. And we're gonna rate them on a scale of 1 to 10 and how funny they are. But we're gonna intentionally remove the first 7 numbers, so you have to rate 8, 9, or 10. Who watches your favorite Mark? No, honestly, I think that sounds terrible the more I think about it. And I liked Ray William Johnson as, like, whenever he was popular. For high school? He might have been before then. Middle school? Hell, I stuck around and was watching the new host. And then the other new host. I think. I don't know, there were a couple of them. This is going so much better than the Komodo raid that drove me insane yesterday. That I spent like 45 minutes on, even though I had no need to. Okay, so it does have flame body. That was my kind of concern, but we're already here, so. I mean, a burn was a threat. Shit. Oh no, that was Tauros. We're fine. No, it was me! Fuck! Okay, well. Oh well. I don't think healing gets rid of statuses. Oh no, sunny day. It's not like I already set up the sun. At least we get to Terra. Going back to hell. See you when you're dead. Okay, good luck. Don't die. Just be safe. Don't let them take me. Oh no! Your stinky drags you by the feet. Confuse Ray. Actually, wait. Now that I think about it, I do think healing does get rid of statuses. Even we're para-burned. Probably actually should. And the crit. Yeah, let's just heal. Let's do it. yeah, much easier than Komodo, but even the Dusknoir went like stupidly smooth, both of them. Which is honestly quite nice. And we got him! Yippee! And I got burned again. Do we actually have any fighting type special attackers? I don't think we do. I think all we have like 5 fighting types, and I think they're all physical. I mean, oh wait, no, technically Iron Valiant, but Iron Valiant's not really ready to go. Ooh, Bitter Hermistical, let's go! We can, from today's results, we can at least make, actually I think we make 1.5 shiny sandwiches! Woo! Okay. I think we should look into quickly evolving to get Gliscor, Weezing, and Mienshao. Although I think, as I mentioned, I want to say Gligar needs to be Day. So we could switch to something else and come back. What? What's happening? I know there was the Milotic here before. Wait, can we actually catch the Milotic here? I thought we couldn't. Oh, what the fuck? Tell me! I didn't even have you in the party. Whoa, this came out of nowhere. What? What? Well now, this is a curious development. Have I somehow broken through the boundaries of space-time? And who are you, Professor Sada, question mark? Professor? Have we met? If so, I'm sorry, but I don't seem to recall it. I'm Professor Sada. I research Pokemon in Area Zero, and yet... Adios! What? This Pokemon, is this the Winged King? This is Koraidon. What the fuck is happening? Is that right? So its name is Koraidon. Huh. That's a good name. Yeah? From the clues you've already let slip, I suppose I would have to conclude. From your perspective, I must have come from the past. Though of course the complexities of space-time are beyond count. It's possible that our encounter might not even be occurring in a timeline connected to my own. Perhaps this meeting is nothing more than a fleeting miracle. Why don't we exchange as much useful data as we can in little time that fate has gifted us? What the fuck is happening? I'm so confused. Is there anything you'd like to ask me? Why are you here? I don't precisely know the cause. I was analyzing some recent data in my secret lab one moment, and the next I was standing here before you. Perhaps this is the influence of the crystal Pokemon that lies dormant in that place. Or perhaps the cause lies with you and I. Is there anything else you would wish to ask me? What are you studying now? I'm researching methods to catch Pokemon that live in different timelines, so I might transport them to the present day in my own timeline. It sounds fantastical, no doubt, but I'm drafting plans now for a machine that may achieve it. Oh my god, so this is taking place before they actually get Pokemon to come through time. You see, this book captured my imagination when I read it as a child, and it's never let go. And so she has the book right now. Progress has been slow and beset by failures. I haven't left my lab in quite some time now. I just really hope that I might glean some new insight from this conversation, so I can finally make some progress and return home. Is there anything else you'd wish to ask me? What about your family? Oh, you even wish to know about my private life? I do have family. A son. He's probably at home right now. Well, no, I suppose right now could be inaccurate. Whenever and wherever he is, I imagine he must be quite lonely. Now, let us trade places in this exchange. I'd say the time has come for my own questions. What is this place? It doesn't appear to be anywhere in Paldea. Here's the land of Kid. Here's a crystal Kitakami. I think we gotta say Kitakami. Not that it matters. So we're at Kitakami's Crystal Pool, eh? Okay, well, it didn't matter what I answered. I remember reading about it in certain texts. It's said to be a place where water wells up from the ground, imbued with terrestrial energy. It would seem that I have been shifted quite far in both time or space and time. My next question, then. The Pokemon you have, the Winged King, Koraidon. Tell me more about it. I don't know, Claps Knight's first friend week. It's a pretty precious partner to me, to be honest. Adorable feller. Yes, well, your person... Excuse me. Ooh. Your personal attachment to the creature has no meaningful relevance to the... Ah, forgive me. Perhaps that was rude. Huh? That book you have there, I don't recognize its cover. What is it? The Hidden Treasure of Area Zero. Would you let me see it for just a moment? Is this the book she wrote? Descriptions of the Area Zero Underdepths, and a record of Terapagos' awakening? Oh wait, is this the book? This is the book written by Breyer, I think, isn't it? Who is this Breyer to have written such a work? Okay, well, I didn't see the text when I said that. To have written such a work. He just used the descendant of Heath. Now, isn't that something? A descendant of the author of the original Scarlet book. Exploration runs in the family, I see. At any rate, that is a book that would ignite the imagination of any true scientist. I'm sorry, but I simply must have the time to read this book more thoroughly. Oh. Oh, the mist is closing in once again. I assume that means our time is near its end. Yes, yeah. I wish I could spend longer getting to know the Winged King, but I must hurry. That book, I imagine it must be quite valuable. It wouldn't feel right for me to claim it without offering you any recompense. In exchange, then, though I hate to part with something so precious to me, would you consider trading me that book for my copy of the Scarlet book? Sure. What the fuck? Can we give this to Arvin? You obtain the Scarlet book. You put the Scarlet book in your bag's key items pocket. This is not what I was expecting, but you must need the book for this event to trigger, and then Terapagos somehow brings her back. Or somewhere else in time. Scarlet book, a record of an expedition to the great crater of Paldea, given you by Professor Sada. The book has the name Sada written on it in clumsy handwriting. Is this gonna be some weird time paradox where we, like, get the book to Arvin, and that's how Arvin has it for when we go to the Great Crater? Or something crazy? I appreciate this more than you can imagine. Perhaps I should take this chance to go home and enjoy a bit of downtime with a good book. Or with your son! This is where we part, fellow adventurer and Winged King. How lucky we were to meet across space and time. I bid you adieu. That's kinda crazy. We actually met the real professor, as opposed to a robot. Aw, poor baby. Yeah, it was a version of her that didn't... There was a version of Sada that didn't know Koraidon. This is not at all something I was expecting. This just came out of left field. What? I've never seen this title before. Where it's like... not dawn, like sunset almost? What? What? What if I was in the middle of something? I wasn't anymore, really, but... Okay. So yeah, we got treats for the legendaries as well. Okay, this just got me a little distracted. Does it tell us where to go for these? No. Okay. Thankfully, I've been writing down where to go for them. We go to Arvin? Or is it just like, is that like it? Are we just done? Hey, buddy! Oh, that the Scarlet book? Did you borrow the copy in the entrance hall? Of course you did. That book holds a lot of memories for us, little buddy. No! Vostiv's still doing great, thanks to all the hard work you and me put in course. Okay, well, there's gotta be something with the book, right? So we can't, like, tell him? I don't know, the director's office? Is there a way to talk to Briar? Wait, okay, let's go try to find Briar. There's gotta be something! Why didn't you just give us a book? Unless it was just for shits and giggles. I don't know what? The fact that it brought me back to the school, and then Arvin just goes, oh, you borrowed it from the library, and that's it? What the fudge? Okay, Briar, I guess we try? Her? What? Okay. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't even know. Where would she be? One of the classrooms, maybe? I don't even know. Is she even available to talk to? I'm at a loss. How to dial? Maybe there's literally nothing. Maybe that was it. Maybe how we just kind of stumbled into that. I've been there before. I'm pretty sure since after. I mean, like, I must have had to walk to that specific spot. Okay. I go back to the Great Crater and put this in. I mean, I'm gonna heal. I gotta check if I can put this in the thing in the bottom at the elevator. I gotta try. I gotta see if I can put this somewhere down there. This is a complete 180 of what I was intending to be doing right now, but like, fuck you, I do what I want. No, I gotta figure out if this does anything. It might not. But now I feel like you can't leave the cliffhanger, you know? Okay, up we go. And then down we go. I'm just confused. I wish I had more to say than that, but I don't. I'm just kind of confused. I mean, it's a really cool interaction. Fluffy fluffies. Whee! We're just gonna do this the exciting way. May as well. Oh my god, I just remember we still have to do a flying time trial course. I keep forgetting about that. Oh boy. I'm gonna go down this way. This is where we found Koraidon. Is there anything here by any chance? Just so I know. It doesn't look like it. Outside of Gibble-Ingabite. Where's the entrance? Retail. Bit of a delayed reaction there, but... Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? There's a shiny gift. How? How is this happening so much today? Okay, let me double check this thing doesn't have anything that can damage itself. I'm so confused. This is the third shiny today. At 54 it gets takedown. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna have to do this the annoying way. I'm gonna yawn it, I think. I'm so beyond. I mean, I'm happy. I wanted a shiny Gible. I've not found one in Legends Arceus, and that's what I've wanted for a while. 'Cause it's a pretty nice shiny. I'm just so confused. That's a little annoying. Yeah, this thing looks like it's gonna have Takedown, Sandstorm, Big, Dragon Claw. I want to catch this in a Dive Ball, I think. So this might take a while. But as I said, I can't False Swipe it. I'm glad I checked this. I just had a hunch. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I just saw Gibble's egg moves. I'm pretty sure, at least in Gen 8, you could put like 2 Pokemon in the daycare, and if you had like an empty move slot, you could transfer egg moves that way. I wonder if you could do that in this game, in like the camp. I don't know if that would lead to any good moves on any of my teammates. I'm just kind of curious. Oh yeah, we gotta do abilities at some point too on them. At least it's staying asleep. I mean, a takedowning would actually not be bad. Just to get a little damage in on itself. I can't hit this thing at all without... I mean, the only thing I could do is wait till it fell asleep and then False Swipe, but that's so risky. There we go, we got it, okay. I mean, I probably named other Gibble this. I gotta name it Gibby, though, I feel like, right? It's a silly name for it. It skulks in caves, and when prey or an enemy passes by, it leaps out and chomps them. The force of attack sometimes chips its teeth. Oh no! Gibby. I'm just at a loss right now, like... I know the shiny charm makes a significant difference, but like, goddamn! Look at that smile! Oh, look at it! I see its angry face. And it's sleepy. Oh! Oh, Gibble. Okay, I would have said Bridget a photo. The Gibble in the back. It was kind of funny. I just messaged her I'm cheating. Which makes it sound like I'm cheating on her, but like, you know what? Yeah, she'll get the message. That's crazy. want to... I'm... Hey Gibble, how you doing? Excuse me. You gonna attack me? You probably are. Oh god. The way they run is so funny. She typed, yeah, dude, what the fuck, man? She literally said also Gibby. I'm, wow, okay, the shiny charm maybe is pretty good. And this is without any shiny sandwiches. I see why this game is very good for shiny hunting. Okay, I'm guessing there's nothing like I mean, there's probably not anything with the book in here. Like, I gotta check. You know, this is totally not what I was supposed to do at all. But you know, like, you know. Okay then. No, oh wait, this is probably gonna put me in the mines, isn't it? I probably can't even go back to the room. Okay, maybe there isn't a use for the Scarlet book. Maybe it was just like a fun little interaction and like a way of signifying you did it. And the only other place I could go is back to the crystal pools. Yeah, cause that's nothing. Well, I came down here for nothing, but I mean I found a shiny Gibble, so I can't complain. Okay, let's go back to the crystal pool real quick. I can't. Okay. I think I have to just be outside of this room. I'm calling a taxi while I'm in a house. For lack of a better way to put it. Man, today's been a great shiny hunting day. I haven't been shiny hunting. Now can I go here? Oh, whoops. Okay, cool. I mean, while we're here, we may as well see about trying to evolve that Weezing. Or get the Weezing and the Mienshao and the Gliscor. So... And it was like, right, I'm... Maybe there's a use for the Scarlet book? I don't know. If there is, hopefully we just kind of stumble into it. This is a coughing, not anything to do with the Scarlet book, but... I guess I did stumble into it. Just a little flustered, I guess, by the shiny look today, eh? Oh yeah, we should keep looking at Geodudes for titles. Okay, let's see if we can do any evolution here real quick. Also, I may as well... Oh, title. Well, let's do this first. Get the back hit. Is there any fancy balls I want to catch this in, or am I just going with the... I don't think there's really anything that matches it that well. I mean, Premier Ball's mildly interesting, I guess, but... Or a Nest Ball kinda works. And we'll just do a quick ball, screw it. Might not even have a good title. It doesn't even if it does have a good title, it doesn't mean I'm necessarily gonna use this to get the Golem. I just figure I may as well have a backup in case I can't find one in a Terra raid within a reasonable amount of time. Okay. What title we got on it? One thing. Hit explosion. Okay, it's just uncommon. I don't care. Oop. I hit an X like it was Legends Arceus. Sorry, G-Dude. You're not what I'm looking for. Okay. Yeah, let's try one of these three real quick. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do a quick save in case Gliscor doesn't evolve, just to save like a minuscule amount of EXP candy that I have so much excess of, but whatever. Oh yeah, I also think I'm gonna really quickly, because we did give him XP and stuff. I think I'm just gonna use the full reset mochi because we have more than enough fresh start mochi. It's very minimal, but I'm like, I'm just gonna do it for me. Okay. Because I did get some XP, this might not take too much, hopefully. No, that didn't evolve it. Although I think I have to use the fresh star mochis again, but... So what is the glide score condition then? I always feel like I'm messing it up. I don't know, unless it has to be... It doesn't, I don't think it has to be night. Unless it has to be like morning. I don't even know. And I'm being stubborn and not looking it up. I mean, I don't think it's the Razor Claw, right? I don't have the wrong item. I don't think I do. I think there's some weird time of day thing, to be honest. I probably should just look it up. Or I should just try to figure it out in Legends Arceus. Because I wanted to evolve one in that game anyway. Okay, well, we'll maybe come back to that, I guess. Yeah, these fresh star mochis are pretty cool. Just gotta be careful not to click the wrong Pokemon. Okay, let's just do Mienfoo and Coughing. Okay. What Chapshowy is evolving? That's awkward to say. Chapshowy instead of Chapsui. My instinct wants to say the actual correct pronunciation. Ooh. Chapshowy evolved into Mienshao. Number 138, Mienshao, the martial arts Pokemon. When Mienshao lets out a bizarre wail, you're in danger. A flurry of kicks and chops too fast to see is about to be unleashed. Dang. It be kicking fast. Great insight, me. Anyway, actually I'll use an L on Coughing. And there's Wheezing. Okay. So yeah, outside of the only two things that we can get, well, we know we can get Gliscor in this in Scarlet specifically. Hopefully we can get Golem. I mean, a Alolan Golem might count, but I need it for the Living Dex anyway. A regular Golem. And then it's just Apom, Ambipom, and Morpeko, which I'm pretty sure are exclusives. Number 136, Wheezing, the poison gas Pokemon. Top grade perfume is made using its internal poison gases by diluting them to the highest level. Oh, that's mildly interesting, if not a little strange. Double hit. What do you have now? I guess sure. You have a move pool, that's for certain. Okay, cool. Also, I just realized, yeah, we should make a mental note that the Geodudes here have Explosion. Okay, that's 2 out of the 3 there, though. Let me just quickly mark that off my list. Yeah, we'll go over what we need in the Blueberry Academy one once we get all the starters done. Which I think we can probably do a tiny bit of that in a second. Yeah, I think we should just... I'm debating where I want to evolve them. I'm leaning toward evolving them in the terrarium, just for funsies, because it kind of thematically fits the background. Why not? We do have a bunch to nickname, and we don't have that long, so I might not get to all of it right now, but I figure we may as well do a little of it. Unless, well, would I rather nickname Shinies right now? That's something that's kind of just taking space. I mean, both require nicknames, and I feel like I think a weird pressure to get the shiny nicknames right, so to speak. I did not see that debut while I'm blind. Charmander. Now I'm just getting items. I'm like, what do I do? Better grab items while I think. Yeah, let's do a few shiny nicknames before we call it good, because I can stop that a little easier as well. But yeah, getting that will kind of give me a better point to know what I still need in the Blueberry Dex. Because yeah, we'll start working at that next as well to figure out what exclusives we need and whatever, you know, if there's going to be any problematic ones. Oh, and then I do have to update a couple more things. Actually, okay, I keep changing what I'm doing slightly. Let me quickly go talk to the friendship ribbon person. Because I need to update who doesn't have friendship medals, champion medals, and EV ribbon. Like all the ribbons, basically. So friendship is over here. I believe. I hope. If I'm remembering correctly. Let's see how this goes. Excuse me. But that way I can kind of prep that so I have that note ready, because I've sort of forgotten a little bit about it unintentionally. So, that's just one of my little side goals, is to sort of get all the teammates their titles. Okay, so we only need 4 to check. We got Archaludon. Best friends ever. Cool. We got Okidogi. Is in the party? Yeah. Cool. We got Revavroom and Dondozo. Yeah, I think I kept these guys in the party for a couple days at one point and did some sandwiches with them and stuff, and that was probably enough. But granted, I think we're starting probably from scratch with the ones from Violet, because I don't think their friendship level carries over or anything. And finally is Dondozo. Bit of a strange bunch for what needed to be best friends. Okay, let me see if I want to do put that ribbon on anybody in here real quick. Based off what they have. Partner mark. Hunkback the reliable partner or great friend. I mean, I guess we'll keep the partner mark because it's a little less common. Oh yeah, you have a fancy thing, don't you? You have the item finder. Or the sociable. Yeah, maybe I'll give you the social mark, just because, even though it's a common mark, we only have it on, like, one other guy, I think. Then we got Okidogi. Hunky Hunk the Great Friend, or Hunky... I actually like Hunky Hunk the Once Well... It feels so dramatic, I think. Or Hunky Hunk the Great Friend. Great Friend's kind of silly, though. Okay, let's keep... I don't know why I like the silly. The silly's calling to me. And then finally Revavroom. I think we'll keep Item Finder on it. Because that's a little more unique. Cool. At some point we also gotta consider doing the gourmet ones on everybody, but... Okay, let me mark off who doesn't have these medals, which... A couple people, but I could just copy and paste it. So it's Glamora, it's... Oh wait, I have to take off a little bit, but that's okay. For champion medals, because some of them do actually have it. Miraidon, Iron Shred, whoever I actually beat the champion with. Quaquaval, Meowscarada, Tinkaton. Some of these do actually have max DVs, but I'm going to do some changing on stuff, so... Cerulege? What am I typing? Okay. Iron Bundle, Iron Jugulus, Iron Valiant, Garganacl, and Rabska. Okay. Don't have friendship, would be everybody again, and then don't have the champion thing is not everyone. Let me see who doesn't need that real quick. So much for nicknaming Pokemon, I guess. Okay, so Lamora doesn't need it. Quaquaval. It looks like it's gonna be all the teammates except for Iron Shreds. They're all like the main teammates from the game. I think Rabska's the only one, right? Yeah. Cool. Okay, that's a nice updated list. That. Before I forget all of it. Oh yeah, I figured real quick I may as well go back to Porta Marinata and check what's going on here. See if we could find any Hondu berries. I can take a quick peek in a sec how many we have. Honestly, it's probably just easier to use the Fresh Start Mochi and just lose whatever EVs I wanted to keep. It's probably less effort to do it that way, but we'll figure it out. Okay, not that I invested in that. Diaballs, Clever Feathers. How many do you have? Not that I care that much. Nah, that's not worth it. How many do we have in general? Oh. How did we get 328 Hondu berries? I think we did buy a bunch at one point. Okay, I'll do it real quick, just like item check by Levincia, and then we'll probably wrap up here. Okay. Sure. But yeah, no, so tomorrow I think, now that we got all the moves figured out, we could probably try to do held items and stuff. Hopefully we won't have to do too much more prep, because then we can, I want to actually be able to use the guys from Violet. I've sort of been, not procrastinating it, but, you know, avoiding it. For the sake of getting everybody, like, actually prepped. I think I missed one over here. I swear I missed one. Okay, whatever. I might as well keep an eye out for any more shinies, because apparently they're just literally everywhere. The way we're going. Shiny Charm be like. Be staring at all the birds like, hmm? Yeah. Magnemite, Deerling, Hondu berry. I completely missed that one. I know there were a couple like times we were picking stuff up around here and got like 10 Hondu berries. I honestly think we must have bought like 100 of them from the market. I like vaguely recall doing that at some point. I mean, it would have been quite a while ago at this point. Even when we ran off to play Violet. Me staring to see if they're like slightly redder. Because yeah, Wattrel I think and Killer Wattrel have slightly more subtle shinies. They're not like awful or anything, they're just, you know, I don't want to mistake it for just sun glare or something, because that can mildly affect the way, or the color of Pokemon. You know, I wouldn't want to miss one. Too many of them I have to keep staring at. Okay, suddenly all the hidden items decided to disappear. Where did they all go? Hello, hidden items! Okay, well, that seems to be just about it. Okay. Yeah, we should probably wrap up here. Anything going on with the basket? Sorry, I gotta check. It's... Nope, none of them look funny. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think we'll wrap things up here. Yeah, tomorrow is going to be more team prep. Hopefully a significant amount, to the point where we don't have much to do. Hopefully I can actually also nickname a bunch of Pokemon, because we're pretty much at a point now where until I figure out exactly what Gliscor takes to evolve, that's really, and that's all. I mean, I'll keep running around the region to see about getting a Golem Terror Raid on the off chance that it actually is available, which I'm starting to lean toward no. But you never really know, I guess. So we'll have to see how that all shakes out. But yeah, what am I trying to say exactly? Oh yeah, you know. So we'll sort of see how that all works out with setting up the teammates, and we'll see what goes on with the raid, see if we can find a golem. And then I'm thinking, because, yeah, once we can name the nickname, like, the starters, we can sort of figure out what exactly we need, or evolve them, and then see exactly what we need for the... Oops, sorry, I can't get it. The Blueberry Dex, because we've caught 177 battle, 196, but I think it goes higher than 200 in this one. And then this one is, like, basically there, all things considered. It just requires a little bit of extra effort. Hey, were you in the wild at all by any chance? No? Okay. Explains why I didn't find it. You're in the wild, though. So... Yeah, no, I mean, I think our sights are going to kind of be set on the Blueberry Dex now, for the most part, outside of running around looking for golem raids. I already saved. Okay, I'm just kind of rambling, so we'll wrap up here, but that will be the general plan for next time. But, yeah, it's going to wrap things up here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm streaming again tomorrow, as always. Hope to see you guys then. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.